What's up guys, Sketch here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a little guide on how to use Toxin General to defeat the Stealth General challenge. I'm going to show you some strategies on how to fend off his rebel ambushes, his sneak attacks, and his attack waves of technicals and rocket buggies, among other things. Now just a little housekeeping here before I go into this guide proper. If you watch it and you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and give this video a like. It's absolutely free and it helps this channel a lot. Subscribe to this channel if you're new to the channel and you want to see more videos like this. As of making this video, the channel is 42 subscribers and every sub is going to help this channel make big strides onward and upward. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Dr. Thrax versus Prince Kassad.
Now you see me? Now you're dead. And another who stood against me falls.
So Prince Kassad has two
So
bases.
it will be for you, Jack.
The lower one we'll call the main and the upper one the second base.
You still have time to flee.
So what's gonna happen is he's gonna send a technical at about the 3-minute mark. We want to be ready for that. But in the meantime, let's get our supply center started up first.
I will work. Yes.
You need at least 2 supply centers if you want to get your economy going.
I'm just a peasant. This hammer.
And don't forget, as GLE, you can spam workers at the beginning. This differs from China and USA because doses are expensive, but workers are cheap.
Look at what I found.
That was a lot of work. I will work. I'm just a peasant, and I have some shoes. I will obey. Okay, I will work. Cannot we live in peace? I'm just a
Obey
peasant.
all the men you wish from my barracks,
I
General.
will obey.
They are no match for my snipers.
Okay, you'll see the Toxin networks coming up. I put 3 Toxin networks in the 3 corners of the base, primarily because you want to use them to deal with the rebel ambushes. So you don't have to put them immediately. The rebel ambushes start about the 5.5 minute mark, but you want to get ready for it either way.
Our toxins will destroy the Our way is through. Nothing will stop us.
Now you see me?
What do you want?
Now you're dead.
That was a lot of work. Oh, okay, I will work. Cannot we live in peace? Yes.
Once you have enough money, get started your arms dealer and stuff like that. I put a stinger site there for added security. You don't strictly have to do it.
Prepare to fight.
Oh, okay, I will work. Building construction
Upgrade
has been
complete.
Quick, ready
Do
yourself.
not hurt me. I will obey. I will do what I must. Does it have to be so far? This is hard work.
So the first technicals arrive.
We will
Straightforward.
not be oppressed.
Toxin network hangs it,
So
hangs
many
it, no
base
problem.
defenses, General. What are you
Do
afraid
not
of?
hurt me.
Our courage will be seen by all. Prepare to fight.
What do you want?
Once your arms dealer comes up, you want to get your palace up as soon as possible as well. You'll see that coming up in a bit.
The
Cannot
building
we live
belongs
in
to us
peace?
now.
You can't feel what you can't see. My spies tell me you finally built your war factory, General. Are you ready to fight
There's
now?
not enough room for that building.
Where you put your palace is entirely up to you. I like to put it there as a matter of personal preference. And I also like to get 2 arms dealers because it just churn out units faster to play.
Belongs to us now. The tunnels will protect us. Land must be preserved. Guarding the GLA
just a
underground.
Now you're gonna realize you have a lot of RPG troopers and you might not be sure what to do with them. Don't worry. You can put them in the palace, you can build a battle bus. I like to build a battle bus for internal security, especially when the sneak attack comes around. You can put them in the palace as well, and if you're lucky, the palace can cover the sneak attack as well.
I'll get there.
Do not hurt me. Yes,
the next thing that moves.
that you change your mind often.
I can't wait for your
What
next
do you
attack.
want with me?
General, can we expect it
This is
today?
hard work.
the next thing that moves. What cannon?
the logic for him spawning the sneak attack is he will try to spawn it around your super weapon if you have one. I'm not sure what the logic is if you don't have a super weapon, but if someone can figure it out, that would be great. But basically what you want to do is you just want to build base defenses near your super weapons.
Our work is coming your way. Yes. I will
Your
try
base
to
has
hurry.
grown so large, General. Do you think you can defend all your buildings from capture? When it is quiet, you should fear me the most.
Do not hurt me.
In this playthrough, I get scud launchers. It's entirely up to you to get scud launchers, but they help you get. But if you'll see in a bit that it helps you to get the oil derrick on the left. At least one of the oil derricks on the left. I don't get the second oil derrick because once you capture it, his base defenses start killing them.
Guarding the GLA underground.
We have entered your base, General. Ignore us at your own peril. Look at my beautiful weapon. We'll send them.
You'll see that I'm also building a scud storm. I eventually get a second scud storm. You don't strictly need to get so many scud storms. 2 should be enough.
You can expect my attack any moment now. Don't get on my bad side.
General, our enemy is using their
Sleeping on the job again, huh? We'll send them running.
Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank.
Attack before they attack us.
Tragedy will come.
The cannons will protect us.
Upgrade complete.
Quad cannon. 4 on the floor.
Something for the masses. Thanks for the new units. They'll prove useful in destroying you. Scud launcher. Poised to strike. You can't defeat me, General.
Get on my bad side.
Their tragedy will You have destroyed that base defense, General. But that just may have allowed my message to outflank you.
Cannot we live in peace? I will try to hurry.
We'll send them running.
Another thing, you also want to get your black market up first. Oh, you see the rocket buggies here? Okay.
Quad cannon. Point it.
You want to get your black market up first because if you're not Toxin General, if you're Demo General for example, you Radar Vent, you want to get the Radar Vent upgrade.
Something for the masses. We'll send them running. Will come. I will attack when you least expect it, General. Shall I push the button?
Another important thing is to get angry mobs. You want to get angry mobs out. Angry mobs will form your defense because his rocket buggies don't target angry mobs and they basically just run right into the angry mobs and the mobs just kill them. So you don't have to worry about it. So it becomes a permanent defense for the rest of the level. Just make sure you don't run him into the Anthrax bomb should land.
It doesn't get any
Your
faster.
forces are weakening, General. Accept defeat and I'll go easy on
No
you.
cost is too great.
You there, come along with us.
And that's the Anthrax
My
bomb.
men are all over the
So you can see I built a whole bunch of quads to check against the Anthrax bomb.
Gun it. Gun it. Let's get out of here. Gun it.
What you're about to see here is not strictly required because our main attack will be using a Rebel Ambush, so you won't need to worry about any of that. As you can see over here, 4 should be enough. And Toxin General is a bit special this way. You can just attack the ground and tag team with another Rebel to capture the point, to capture the building. So you can capture 2 buildings at a time using this method, unless you put two points into the Rebel Ambush.
Using their GPS scripts.
But even then, you can only micro so much. If your micro is good, maybe you can get more out of it, but you don't have to do it. It's not a big loss. It's not a big time difference.
Do not hurt me. Does it have to be so far? Thank you for
Another thing is, once you capture the supply depot, and this is important, please capture the supply depot if you're using this strategy, because once you capture the supply depot, you're able to build a toxin network and bring in your heavy equipment like so. So you use a worker from home. You set up the construction site, and then you get a worker on the other side to start constructing.
We will strike like the snake. Deadly.
General, our land
As you can see, the balance worked out.
The building belongs to us now.
Warning is falling.
Prepare to fight. The higher order enters this plane.
Well done,
building
Ren.
belongs to us
You have
now.
reached a higher rank.
Our homes are in peril.
Warrior is falling.
Scat storms really help out. Scat launchers really help out here because you're not blocked by the buildings.
My barracks. Those men will be avenged. Handsome generals always win battle.
Look at my positioning at the launch cycle. Our courage will be seen by all.
The warrior is falling.
We'll send them running.
No cost is too great. We must take our courage
Enjoy
will
your
be seen by
adventures
all.
now,
Look at my
General.
beautiful
We'll
weapon.
make a mistake soon, and I'll turn the tide of this battle. We'll send them running carefully.
If you're using the scat launchers like I'm using, ideally you want to keep moving upwards so that you can get the palace. You can get the palace that is currently shooting at my command center. Command center I just captured. But in this playthrough I wasn't so diligent, so
Seen by all.
that is in fact something that can be improved in the future.
Blamish must be preserved. I sense danger. We are upgrading to armor building. Prepare to fight. We will not be
Now here comes the Scat Storm. His Scat Storm is located where I put my Scat Storm.
You've lost. You'll regret using that Scud Storm, General. How glorious.
Our base is in peril.
Carefully.
Load the sky.
Without delay.
A warrior is falling.
Prepare to fight.
Nicely played, General.
Four on the floor.
You've destroyed my command center.
They are brittle.
The infantry are vulnerable. Our day has come.
Their tragedy will send them running. The Scud.
A warrior has fallen.
I'm just a peasant. This is hard work.
I found the back door to your base, General.
Okay, now we are preparing to break in using a sneak attack. So that's why I queued up the quad cannons.
Okay, now, where are we going?
A warrior has fallen.
Waste. You there, come along with
Our enemy is using their GPS scrambler.
Our way is
Right now, most of our time is spent just trying to
You are targeting
get
my
a sneak
dead
attack up.
no cost is
because
too
you
great.
have no hope of reaching my base.
Prepare to fight. No cost is too great. Our
warrior
courage
has
will be
fallen.
seen by all. They will be killed. Attacking take us to glory. We will no cost is too great. We will not be hindered. The infantry are
Now you'll see that I
vulnerable.
captured the Scat Storm here. I'm in the process of capturing the Scat Storm.
Prepare to fight. We will not be
Ideally, you would like to capture the Scat Storm and then launch it. But given that it's in such poor condition, it's okay to let it die.
clear.
Just make sure he doesn't get to use it.
We must take what is ours. General, our land is being attacked.
Quad
The
cannons.
building belongs to us now. No cost is too great.
I will obey.
We will use toxins to defeat them. Yes, I go. Our courage will be seen by all.
I'm hungry. There's not enough room for that to work. That building cannot fit.
But yeah, this is an alternate strategy as well. You could just, if you can get the command center, you can just simply build Toxin network,
I'm hungry.
just like with the main base.
Do not hurt me. I will
We
work.
will use toxins to defeat them.
I will obey.
Our way. Yes, I call.
I'm just a peasant. I guess I should help out.
We will not be oppressed.
The warrior
Nothing
has
will
fallen.
stop us.
What?
Our base
I
is
will
under
work.
attack.
I am finished with the building. I will work.
The warrior has fallen.
Our way.
Yes, I will help.
Let's fight.
Well done, General. You have reached a higher
And
rank.
once you break into the quad cannons, it's just a matter of cleanup.
Been waiting for this. Four on the floor.
It should happen pretty fast.
Quad cannon. Don't push me.
The warrior has fallen.
The weapon will send them running. Something for the
No
masses.
cost is too great.
Now you see me. Now you are dead.
The warrior has fallen.
Scud launcher poised to strike.
Don't get on me.
Send them running.
Quad cannon.
The warrior has fallen.
Get on my backside.
Our way.
What? Don't push me.
Now I try to get a Toxin Rebel to take out the building, but he gets taken out by a sniper in the palace, which I don't recognize until a little bit. In fact, I don't even realize the palace is still alive until these buildings die.
Launching SketchTV.
Unfortunately for me.
Four on the floor. Huh? Four on the floor.
So I could have closed it out much quicker had I been more on the ball about it. So you can see right now I'm checking the buildings, and fortunately my
Destroyed his depot, General.
Guarding the GLA underground.
Scud Storm comes up in this time,
Masses.
so I can just destroy it.
Launching SketchTV.
Scud launcher poised to strike.
There you go, confirm. And that should be the last building,
Their tragedy will come.
and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and see you guys.
We are victorious.